All
Morning.
right. We have 0 people watching. What the hell, man? Wake up, everybody. Rise and shine.
Oh shit, man! I tell you, I can tell you one thing. People's day gets started at 10, 11 o'clock when they get up. That's misery to me. To
I
me,
can't do that. I got to
no.
be up, man.
I,
I got
I
to be up.
I'm an early guy, and not just because I've done it for so long. I feel like I get more done in the morning times and during the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can really dig into getting things done, and then I got the evening free, and then I can just kind of relax. You know what I mean? And hang out
Right.
with you guys, or do things that I need to do with the family or whatever. So it's
Well, when you
really,
get when you work for so many years, 35 years, and you're up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you kind of get used to it anyway.
yeah.
And I can't lay in the bed too long because my back hurts real bad. So
That's yeah.
I'm about 5 hours a night, maybe
That's
somewhere like
me.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me. 4 to 5 hours. What's up,
Good
Moto?
morning,
And
Moto.
I'm salty. I'm good like that though,
Salty.
man. Like I feel energy. You know what I mean? I get 4 or 5 hours, and where I've had a cracked tailbone and stuff in my hip, dude.
Yeah.
I feel I'm serious. Like if I get up, if I sleep more than 5 hours, I feel like I got to have a walking cane or a walker to get out of the bed. Like
Yeah.
I literally put my hand on the post to stand up.
I
So
can't even I can't stand up to shave because my back hurts so bad. It's hard for me to even shave, man.
yes,
It's
yes.
crazy.
And that's me. If I'm like bent over looking in the mirror, doing that, yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. It's like
Yeah.
pressure. And well, good morning, everybody. We're back to the regular scheduled program. It is Friday, so happy Friday. I mean, do you put
Happy
these on
Friday.
your other stream places?
Do what?
Do
No.
you know? Okay,
No.
I didn't
No.
know.
No.
Spotify or whatever.
Only thing goes on Spotify is the rabbit hole.
Oh, okay.
So
So we got Daytona starting today, Daytona Bike Week. I would be there, but I have other obligations with, money, bike, get fixed, do things like that. I wish I could be there and see my friends that's there. I know they're going to have a good time. So
yeah, I've never been there. So I've
it's
never been
it's
to that
it's
bike
quite
week.
fun if you just do your own thing with like a group of 5 or 6 people, like I do when I'm there. Um,
Yeah.
because we all kind of stick together and we go around together. We ride together. We'll go to the same places and whatever. And we're not like big on walking around 200,000 people for like hours at a time. You know what I mean? We like to
Right.
go to, say, if one of the places like the Broke Spoke or something is having a chopper. A chopper contest or something, a show, and we'll go and hang out for a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours. If one of the bikes are entered, we'll hang out. And those kind of people are more my kind of people, like that around that, instead of like the downtown cruising people. Because there's a lot of older people that like to just sit at on the strip, in the little bars. They have the balconies. You can't, they drink. So they have like a wooden fence around, so they can't go out on the sidewalk and drink or in the street. They have to stay in that little area of the bar
Yeah.
area, but they can sit right next to the road. So there's a lot of people, and there's tons of people. I'm sure you've seen videos and will know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
There's a ton of people, and they're watchers, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you enjoy, just cruising the strip. A lot of people do it. We would go down there and maybe make a lap and maybe walk through there, record a little bit, and then we would we would leave. Uh, we never hung out really like for hours and hours. That's just not our thing. We mainly would hang out at the campground because they had, really, they got bands all day, night. They have at the Cackleberry, they have vendors. I mean, Jello wrestling, slime wrestling.
Jello,
Yeah,
Jerry
t-shirt,
wrestling,
tons of t-shirt,
geriatric wrestling.
tons of girl t-shirt contests. I mean, there's a lot there that goes on that you can
Salty
have a
said my
complete
bike
enjoy
and trailer
time.
rolled in this morning. So Salty, you going? He says my bike and trailer rolled in this morning.
No, I think he bought a bike.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. I don't know what he's talking about though. He
He'll tell
rode
us.
into where I know he ain't going to Daytona.
Said
He's
my
not in that
bike
kind
and
of
trailer
shape.
rolled in this morning.
He's had to have either another bike or he's rolling in the bike in the shop or something to start on it.
I don't
Or
know.
correct me if I'm wrong, Salty. And if you guys
Well,
can hear me okay, let me know. If it sounds distorted, let me know. Trying to work with this volume with this mic I've got. It's not the best right now, so um, hey, uh, A68Z. Good morning. Yeah, so I'm coming from East Tennessee. So good morning from the mountains. It's bright, shiny. We got the sunrise.
yeah, the sun's
Uh,
out this morning. It's
yeah,
nice.
it's actually 37 on the mountain right now. So
Well, you're warmer than I am. How's
supposed to
that?
be 57, I think, today. So, uh,
59 for us today. But we're supposed to have a lot of
ain't,
strong winds.
yeah. Ain't that weird though? Like you're way up in, north and you're going to be higher temperatures than me. Uh,
Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it?
mine says 50, 58. You're supposed to be 59. So that's
Yeah.
wild. I'm also on a higher elevation too, probably. I don't know.
Well, that does affect things.
I don't think anybody's north and south. I think we're just a flat earth. And I think it's just, it's just a colder area when you go towards the ice wall, So,
Is that what it is?
yeah.
The colder area when you go to the ice wall.
So,
That's yeah.
it's, it is what it is. People believe what they want. So, but
I
yeah,
don't
I
know what I
mean,
believe.
I,
I
I,
don't. I
I,
don't.
I, I don't understand how a plane can get in the air and fly and never change. If the earth is round, how come they never change course? Like, how do they never change their elevation and curve? How do they always stay at 10,000 feet constantly and they never
Because the
change?
planes
They
they can
never
do that.
curve. They never curve. They never,
There's no
they,
way there's a flat Earth, man.
man,
It's
I'm
not
telling you,
possible.
dude, that
Not possible.
something's wicked if the planes do not, you know,
There's got to be a
the
theory
planes do not
behind it.
curve. They always go straight. They never break their altitude. Like they would actually have to go different altitudes in turn. So I don't, I don't get it. It's a mystery, man, and I don't think we'll
If
ever
you put it
know.
on autopilot, it keeps
But
your
why, if the Earth is
altitude.
round, why is it not going?
It
Why is it
is. You
not
just
curving?
can't see it
No,
because
planes don't curve.
it's so
No,
massive. No, it's so massive that you can't. You're not going to be able to see the curve when you're flying. I mean,
the
it's
out
so
the
massive.
the altitude would change. You would change the depth. Everything would be
Oh
changed.
boy!
I mean, we still have, abominable
I,
snowman up there that's creating things and,
I didn't know
cities
you
on
were a
the other
flat
side.
earther.
I'm not. I just like to. It's funny because it
Starting
makes you
trouble,
start to
man.
wondering, man. I mean,
Uh,
once you dive into something and start watching something really consistently, it's like, is everybody a liar? I mean, because it ain't just
my
one
uncle,
person saying these things and showing proof and
right?
pictures.
Salty answered us. He said, "My uncle
Okay.
took my bike and trailer to Daytona. I'm letting one of my
Oh,
friends use it. So his bike's there in Daytona. He's not, but his
oh,
bike's there.
I don't know if I
Gotcha.
could do that, man.
There has been a
Without
lot of
somebody to
tourists
take
lately.
my motorcycle and, I mean, I'm not that bad of a guy. I'm just saying, I think that's a big commitment to let a buddy take your bike and not trash. Anything can happen, not his fault. It's never me that I worry about when I'm on anything riding, or it's everybody else's retardedness is what I worry about.
Anybody could have an
Ray, I'm with you on
accident.
that. I'm telling you, Moto, there's something wicked going on with
You
it. They just
you
hiding
guys
it
are
too
nuts.
much.
You guys are
Seriously.
nuts. You guys
So if you want to hear more of this talk, you can check us out on Unchain the Rabbit Hole.
are nuts.
Or
Yeah.
is it down the rabbit hole, or is it
Unchained down the rabbit hole. Hell, I don't
yeah.
even know the name of my own channel. That's pretty sad.
Or you can just check
Uh,
out my channel. I'll talk about anything on live streams.
yeah, check out Ray's
Videos are a
Motolife.
little political. When spring and summer gets here, we'll be showing more motorcycle things and just life in general, things I do. So,
Cover
and
all the bases.
yeah,
Cover all the
and,
bases.
and what I do is for entertainment purposes only, and so does John. What he does
Yeah.
on the rabbit
What
hole,
I
and
do, I'm
also
not
on
getting
his
direct.
motorcycle channel. It's for entertainment. It's for people to watch and either live through our videos or just to enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah.
So, but
Just
yeah,
rock with it.
I mean, I get what Salty's saying. Hey, he let his buddy. I mean, that'd have to be a pretty good buddy. But I mean, if you came over here and I had another, if I had a road glide and a street glide and you needed a bike, I'd let you ride it if we're riding, you know? I mean, really, I'm not that kind of, but I'm like, no, no, no. It'd have to be a pretty good friend to say, here's my stuff. Just,
Yeah.
I'd have to know you pretty good, and I'm sure he does. I'd have to
Oh,
know you
absolutely.
like, oh, I'd have to know you
Yeah.
like my whole life or something. Say, here, just take this. And now, if he's taking it to put in competitions and stuff like that, and shows, I get that. But if he's taking it just to ride around and cruise, I don't know. That would kind of be, like I
There's
said,
only, other than myself right now, and there's only one other person on God's green earth that would ride my motorcycle right now, and that would be my brother,
yeah.
because
And
that's the
and
only
that's
one
what
I
I'm
trust.
saying. I know, and that's me. Like my brother, he owns a 23 Road Glide, and I know he knows how to ride. And like I said, it ain't him. It's the other people on the road that I worry about. It's
Well, hell yeah, I worry about it every time I'm out
it's
on the
never
bike. If there's like,
myself, is what I'm saying. It's
there's
never
no,
me
it's
that I
not.
worry. I know how to ride. It's the other people that I worry about.
I noticed the other day when I was out, not yesterday, it was the day before. I mean, people were just looking right through me because this time of year they don't pay no attention. They hardly pay attention in the summertime, but when you're out riding this time of year, they're not expecting a motorcycle to be out, so they just kind of like don't even see you, man.
No,
It's
it's
crazy. You gotta be careful.
and
Head's
and
got to
that's
be on
what
a swivel.
and that's why a lot of people say don't get a dark bike or whatever because it blends in with the
Does
everything
that
else,
really
and
matter,
it can't
though?
be. I mean, I don't want to ride a
You
big
got lights
yellow
on the bike,
banana bike, but yeah.
you
Um, well, I mean,
need a big bright yellow
yellow's
bike,
not my
right?
color, man. Like
You
I
just
like
need a big.
gold. Like I like a certain old school kind of gold, like gold trim and gold flake. Something like that. But I'm not a big, like Ray Gregory. I wouldn't like that bike if he didn't have black on. Like he's got the two
Well,
tone.
the
I
black
like
makes it work.
that's yes, I like
Yeah,
that. But
that
now
black
if it
makes it
was
work.
all yellow, no, I don't want it. You know what I mean? I just
Like the
and
big
like the
yellow Honda Gold Wings, those
well,
big yellow Honda Gold
Harley
Wings.
came out with them, man, and then the big orange cone, orange colors. It's like a color of a cone. I don't like that. Now, if you throw some black on there and make it a two tone, it kind of
It
breaks up the
helps.
color. Yes,
Yeah,
it
it
helps.
helps.
So, but no, I don't want to roll down the road. And I could be wrong. I know there's people out there that buy them. They like them. If I had the access to go and buy a brand new motorcycle right now and pick whatever color I wanted, I would not pick black. I can tell you that. I do like color. I would go with a red and
Moto
black or
says
blue and
blame
black
black
or
on
something.
cracks. Blame black
I
women.
mean, I would.
Blame
I would
black
go
women.
with a color of maybe red and black, blue and black, green,
I don't
black,
want black.
something. No, I'm
To me, you
saying
have black.
I would do a two tone. I don't want an all
Oh, okay.
black bike. No, I don't want all
Yeah.
black. I want a two
Yeah.
tone, blue and black, or like mine now, like the one I got. It's blue and black. It's
Yeah.
I'd
I
want
love my shark skin. I
I
like my
want
shark skin.
yeah, I do too. I like color to it though. You know what I mean? I want some kind of color. Um,
Well, it's got black. It's blacked out with the shark skin. You
Which you
can't
can
go wrong
always
with
go
that.
off of you can always order, the body kits and change it any color you want. But that's why I don't understand with a lot of people. And this isn't to diss any company out there, but oh, I get to go and pick my own color and
Oh,
buy it. Why
I
would
see
I
what
turn
you're
around and
saying,
buy
man.
another $6,000 kit to put on a different color kit? I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy when, I just got to pick out what I wanted. Now I'm going to go pick out another body kit to put on it. That's $6,000, $7,000. Kind of just, I don't know, defeats the purpose for me. I wouldn't do it. If I could go pick out what I wanted and the color and everything, I'm not going to turn around and buy a different color kit to put on, and I'm just not. I mean,
I mean, it's to each their own, I guess. I don't.
yeah,
I can't afford all that crap anyway. So hell, you paid 35,000 for the bike as it sits. I ain't got another
and that's
15,
with
20,000 to
nothing.
put in it. You know.
It. I'm telling you, man. Here's the thing.
Salty says
If
my
I had
painter
a
wasn't done with the paint on his bike in time, so I sent him my road. He said my painter wasn't
oh
done with the paint on his bike in the time, so I sent him my road glide.
Oh,
Gotcha,
okay. So it wasn't a
gotcha.
chopper; it was a road glide. All right. So, and
Mm.
that's what I'm thinking. Like, yes, if I had the access to buy a new bike, and I had 20 grand to blow, I'd just build a chopper. I'd have me a new bike and I'd build me an old school, for 10, 12 grand. And
I don't think I would like the chopper.
well,
I
it
don't
ain't
know.
to ride like forever. It's just to putty around and ride around town and you know what I mean? Take it to shows and ride and enjoy. You know what I mean? Like some people are dedicated, they ride for miles and across states.
You see
I
what
don't
you
think my back would allow me to do that,
No, not me either. Go park a black street glide at Daytona and spend 4 days trying to find the right one.
Exactly, exactly. Hey, I see people all the time on video come out of when they're at
That's why I
Sturgis.
didn't want a black bike. I want something
Yeah.
different because everybody got a black bike. I don't want a
Well,
black
I
bike.
mean,
Not that
exactly.
it's wrong with it. If you want a
No,
black
they're
bike,
good
that's
looking
fine.
bikes, but I just
But
don't. What are you doing, girl?
I wanted something different.
Yeah.
That's why that shark skin. I was like, man, that's kind of cool looking, man. I'll
It
go with
is.
that.
It's really a good color, man. And do you ever take the back off of it?
The what tour pack?
Yeah. Do you ever take the tour pack off
I'm
and
not
just
going to take.
ride it?
I could take the tour pack off of it. I'm sure, but I'm
I
not
mean,
going
is
to.
it like is it the
It ain't a
quick
quick
release?
detach.
Oh, okay, okay,
No,
okay.
no, no,
Okay.
no,
I was
no.
wondering if it was. I've got the pizza box or whatever you call it, the razor tour pack,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Um I like it. Even when she don't ride because she don't know how to ride, I take it when I'm doing a consistent 6 hour ride or something like that. I always take it because man, I love putting stuff in it. It's just handy. It's so handy to
Holy
have stuff
shit!
in.
It says his paint job is worth more than my road glide.
Oh, I'm
Holy crap!
sure.
What kind of paint job is that,
Or how old's
man?
your road glide?
How old's your road glide?
I
Yeah,
think no,
that's
he's got a good. They got good. Him and his wife both have big touring bikes, and then he's got all these choppers, and he's got like I think like 25
salty
bikes or
ain't
something.
got any trash. Let's just put it that way.
I think he's got about 10, 12 bikes.
You don't have no trash.
Well, he'll buy them as a bucket case, of a milk crate full of parts, and then he'll put them together. And I couldn't do it. I would lose my mind. I'm not a mechanic. No, I'm saying I could build a bike. Don't get me wrong. I would love to some of the stuff that comes out of my head to be able to put on a bike if I had the money to do it. I could create an awesome bike.
I don't
Even
want to
a,
see whatever comes out of your head going
I'm
on a
serious
bike.
though, man. Like I could do it, but him taking a milk crate with just a motor and pieces and put it back together, that's skill, man. That's
Oh,
something,
that's damn
and
good
I'll admit
skill.
it. I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't. I just don't. I'm not knowledgeable like that. I was never
Well, not
raised
everybody
by a
is.
man to teach me stuff like that, or to do them kind of things. And I never
I'd
got
rather
into
tear
that
down an
stuff.
engine on it. I'd rather tear down an engine completely apart and put it back together than work
See,
on a
I can take
motorcycle.
it apart, but I can't put it back together.
Oh,
Some
it's
reason
easy.
I
It's
could
easy, man.
tear down anything, but then getting it back, knowing what bolt, what screw went where, and all
Well,
that.
somebody
That's
like you
the
just put it in order. You just put stuff in bags and you mark what it is,
yeah.
where it
Take a
goes.
picture or do
I know a
market.
lot of
Yeah,
technicians that used to do that, and I used to put it in my parts in boxes before, and then I know where everything was. I mean, you got to have some kind of order. And now I've
yeah.
seen some guys, man,
Salty just
over the
throws them in a
years.
bucket.
That's not.
He just
I've
picks
seen
them out
guys
of a
do that.
bucket. And
I've seen guys just throw it on a cart, tool cart, throw everything
yeah.
on there, no order or whatever, and then they put it all back together.
Some
I was like,
people's
damn,
mind
man.
though is just
I put my shit in order. I'd have my shit out, laid out in order, everything in order, everything. The parts go
yeah.
here, the parts go
That
there.
I would have to
That's the way
have
I did it.
complete. Yeah, I would have to like when I take something apart, like if I take my primary off and I'm looking at my clutch, like I put it all in order. Like, okay, this came off or the screws came out first, then this, and then I'll set this in front of it, set this piece in front of that, set
Yeah,
this. So I know when I go back to put
put
together,
it in order. Yeah.
yeah, I put everything back in order to which way it
He
goes, the
said,
way I
Salty
take it
said
off.
his is a 25 road glide, never been rode yet. He's on my 18 fair trade if anything happens.
What's up, Looney Shrooms? Yeah, he's on
What's
a
up, Lenny?
so he's got a brand new road glide getting painted. Man, what about that? Buy you a brand new glide and just here. I want to have it completely painted.
Looney says, I'm here. Where's the fridge? Need 32 beers and a good scotch. How y'all doing? We're doing good this morning, man. It's Friday.
Yeah, it's
It's Friday morning.
almost the weekend.
The weekend is here. Not that it matters to Me, I'm retired, so every day's Friday.
Me either. Exactly. I was gonna say.
I don't know what day it is half
I
the
just
time.
know, got
If I
to,
didn't have StreamYard doing these lives, I probably wouldn't know what the hell day it was.
got
I
to,
forgot that I had one this morning.
yeah, every day's Friday. But the only bad thing about the real Friday is I know I got 2 days of the wife being home. That's damn it. Why ain't it Monday? I shouldn't have said that.
Sometimes I feel the same way, dude, and that's terrible, man. Hope my wife ain't watching.
Well, hello if you are.
Uh,
Uh,
2-4 says, "Come on,
no,
Lenny,
I
I
can't
got you."
drink this early. It's too early for me. No, no, thank you.
Well, I don't know where he's at, what time of day it is for
Yeah,
him.
he could be 10 o'clock at night. Pounding them down.
Pound them down, man. I used to do that. I used to pound them down back in the day. I don't do it anymore.
Wasn't my thing. I'd drink. I'd go out. I worked on the beach. So closing time, it was like, hey, party all night, and then your nights turning into days, and it was
Yep.
crap, man. And just from working on the beach in Florida to getting off and hitting the bars and clubs, and I was 20 years old. Of course, a young 20-year-old single man is going to party like crazy. Spring breakers through out there, just thousands of people, just craziness. And I would drink, socially. Like I wasn't like,
Right.
completely out of control or nothing like that. I had a good time because
Right.
I knew I had to. And a lot of times I'd just sleep because my car was there on the beach, where I work, and I could always park there, and I would walk to the clubs or go, catch a ride or something. And so I'd just go back to the car a lot of times and pass out in the car on the beach, and because I knew I was too drunk to drive. I wouldn't, because I lived like, 20, 30 miles away from on the other side of the bridge. I'd have to go on the other side of the bridge and go back to the mainland, and that's where I lived. So, every day I'd drive over the bridge and to the, front beach
Yeah.
road down there and all that. So I never took the chance of driving and like that because it was stupid. So I'd just sleep in the car, and
I've
get
done
up.
that.
Uh,
I would be out and I would just go to work and just park in the parking lot at work and lay in my car
yeah.
and then just get up and go into work. I used to
Well,
do that
I
shit.
worked, we partied with the people that worked with it. They were young too, and they knew, they knew, and I never would get told because I had a pass. Because when you're down there
Morning.
and there's so many
Morning, Double
people,
Fool.
oh, morning, buddy, and you probably know how it is when spring break. Back then, that was actually a spring break destination, Panama City Beach. Now they've cut it out so much that they don't do big things like that anymore. MTV, all that stuff was there. La Vila,
Bree.
Spinnaker's next
Morning.
door. Good morning,
Jason
Jason
Ghost.
Ghost.
Good morning.
And so it was wild. So
Sick
if
bastard. Good
if you
morning.
worked down there, they'd give us passes from the job wherever the company we worked with or whatever. They'd give us parking passes, and that way,
Right.
because man, they were towing people's car every 3 seconds. You'd see someone's car getting towed if they didn't have a work pass or something on where they worked. So that was the good thing about me. I had a pass in my window because I worked down there, and so those companies I worked for, they had like 6 or 7 of the big main stores down there spread all out. So I could park in any one of them. I could drive down to the next one or 2, 3 down, park, never get towed, and
Well, that's
so it was
good.
good. Yeah, it was cool. While I lived there, I had fun. Like I said, it was
Now I'm married and I have a warden, so I don't have much fun anymore.
exactly.
Is it time for the warden to come home?
And now it's like,
Oh,
well, now I met a woman, down there. She was on spring break. I'll tell you a little bit of it since we're just, talking. Um, she would fly back down on the weekends and stay with me. She finally moved there. We had a kid, uh, lived there for a while still. And then we moved to Georgia to where her family was. Of course, I knew it was going to go downhill eventually because when you get around someone else's family, they're kind of like, they like to think they can control you, even though you're like 22, and it's like, yeah,
talking
okay,
about my
whatever.
wife.
And and I'm like, so we had our downfalls and blah blah blah. So within a year, I was leaving. I was going back to Florida. I was done with it. And my brother got sick, so I decided to come back to Tennessee instead of going back to Florida. And when I came back to Tennessee to help take care of him, I met my other one now, and now 21 years later, or 20 years later, or whatever, we got two
Yeah, but you're
kids.
not married. You guys just
No,
you're not married,
no,
so you don't have a lot. If something
we're
were to
just
go down
together, you
badly,
know.
you don't have that holding your holding over your head or
Not
anything
like you
like that.
do. We don't have a
Yeah,
pamper, you know.
yeah, I'm married.
But the thing about you though is your kid. You don't have kids in the house. That's the thing about me. I
Nope,
still have
all
kids,
grown up.
you know. So it's a little. There is a little push and pull, you know.
That's true, Looney. Arguments with your better half is like rolling up a waterfall. Yeah.
It's like freaking picking watermelons, man. It's
Salty,
aggravating, and
salt,
you never
Salty's
know
got a
what you're
question
gonna
for you.
get.
Salty's got a question for you, man. Read that question.
Is
Salty's
that
asking
a
you,
forever
ever
rad?
rad hat at
Uh-huh.
Rays. What are you wearing?
Oh,
Your
my
hat.
hat?
Yeah,
Yeah, stay rad, man. It's
yeah.
a '80s, you know, dude. Come on, man. You know me. I'm gonna. You like that, Salty, or is that like too '80s for you?
Nothing wrong with the '80s, man.
Yeah, it don't say forever. It says stay rad.
Stay
It's
rad.
if I can get up closer, I'll show it to you.
Yep, I can see it. Stay rad.
That was an error.
Arguing with my
Just don't
chasing
think people.
ghosts says arguing with my other half this morning. Yeah, it's always an argument.
Man,
I want a where's the beef cap to start fights. Oh, he said it looked like the Forever Rad Bike Shop's logo. Is what he said it looked like.
oh,
Yeah.
I don't know that shop.
Oh.
I don't know what he's talking about.
So, what's your big plans? Who's got big plans for the weekend? Going partying? I think I'll
like
go
I
out for
said,
steak dinner tomorrow night. That's what I think I'll do.
I gotta go down the mountain today.
Down
No,
the mountain.
this weekend I don't. No, I do have plans coming up this next week though. We got to go Thursday. All of us are going to watch Old 60 concert. Old 60, whoever they are. I was talked into it.
No, I don't know who that is.
I don't either. I don't, dude. Yeah, well, the wife and the old lady and the kids and everybody's going. So there's like, you want a ticket? I'm like, sure, I ain't got nothing to do. So I'll go.
I'd have been like, yeah, it's all right. I'm good.
And then the next week, Maddie, what's that band you're going to see with Mom and them? Yeah, we're going to 060 Thursday, but the other one. Deftones. Okay, yeah. Then we got that coming up. Deftones.
Deftones.
Yeah. That's a concert not this coming Thursday, but the next one, I think, or something like that, or it's within a
Watching Sons of Speed.
So,
okay. I gotta read this. They brought skateboards to Bagger Life back, killed it at Cycle Showcase, and Mama tried guessing it's gonna clean up Daytona. I don't know.
Okay, Salty says they brought the skateboards, to Bagger Life. Bike killed it at Cycle Showcase. Mama tried guessing it's going to clean up at Daytona. They brought the skateboards. Oh, the skateboards. The artwork? Yeah. Is that what you're talking about? The skateboards that they have on display for the art?
I don't know.
Yeah, because they give these artists have skateboards and they paint on them, and they do some wicked paint on them, dude. Like some awesome.
Oh, art. they paint
on the bottoms of the skateboards, yeah.
Gotcha.
And they have them for art set up as the art at Cycle Showcase and stuff. I've seen them. There's some awesome ones out there.
Gotcha.
He says, yes, sir. Awesome band. Now, you got to put what band, because I just said two different bands. Yeah. I don't know who you're talking about. I've never even heard of 060, or if I have, I ain't paid attention. I don't really dig into a lot of music anymore. I'm not like a super fan of I listen to it if I'm on the road or doing something, but I'm not that kind of like, I don't know, my old ears and stuff like that. It hurts if it's loud. I just don't care to just I'll jam out, but it's times. Forever Rad
Forever
built
Rad
the.
built the Nerd Glide. They built for the employee, unveiled it, and never knew anything about it. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay. No, it's not
Yeah,
that. This is a patch I've seen, and I thought it was cool as shit because I'm an '80s guy, and you know me, I buy the hats and then I put it on, and um, so
Diane Breed says what? Deftones.
Deftones. Yeah, I don't I know who they are. I ain't like sitting consistently listening to them, but yeah.
Hey, Jamon. Sorry, guys, I
Jamin,
was in a meeting.
J
I
man.
say Jamon. Jamon.
It ain't Jamaican. You're saying
I
it
know I
Jamaican.
do it on purpose.
Jamon, what's up, Jamon?
I'm being an ass, okay?
I
Jamon.
know,
Jamon.
but
What's happening, Jamon?
Jamin.
Sorry, guys, I was in a meeting.
Separate the J A and the man.
Boy.
J man.
J-Man.
Jamin.
J-Man.
I wondered for a long time, and like everybody calls XAN biker, hey Zan, it's not a Z, it's XAN. All you just say XAN, yeah, and it's a Christian thing, so
Yeah,
it
is.
isn't a name. It's not Zan or An or whatever. It's just you just say XAN. That's it, and
Right.
and I knew it when I first seen it because I was like, XAN. I knew it was a Christian thing because in his logo and stuff, and everyone wants to say Zan. And it's like, I get on there and I get frustrated. I'm like, dude, it's not Zan. It's just say XAN.
Yeah.
But that's his deal.
Zan.
I think it's a decent name. But I tried to want something that people can actually pronounce and say. And
He don't own a gas station. I don't know what that. I'm lost this morning. I'm in a big. I feel like I'm in a You ever wake up and feel like you're just. I don't know.
Welcome to 7-Eleven. Please stay out of this.
You don't own a gas station, John. Now I get it.
Leave
I'm in a
my
haze
Slurpees
today.
alone.
I'm in a bubble. Let's see.
No slushy for you.
No slushy for you. Come back 1 year.
Get your finger out of her butt. No.
Shit. Diane Breed Media. That's kind of how I feel about Cycle Fanatic. He calls his channel Cycle Fanatic. There's no.
John, you mean? Yeah, I've met him like 3 times, dude. I just don't
know.
care for him. No, I've met him. He's nothing big, but not to me, anyways. I mean, I've like I said, I've met him. Oh, hey, thanks for coming and seeing me. And I'm like, dude, it's a YouTuber meetup. It ain't John's meetup. You know what I mean? What a fucking ego. Excuse my language, but you know what I mean? Like, seriously, like, I've rode with him here, when he was at Traveling Tall's first event, everything. He never come back. He came here the first time because he was invited by Traveling Tall.
All right, Jamin. See you, man.
Get his name out. He's never been back. Now Tall's on the 5th one. But those group of people, they were no one. And then they jump up to 50,000, then this and now 100. And it's like they only want to hang out with the big channel, you see them. They're in their groups of big channel, and they're out somewhere else, and they oh hey, you're a fan.
You got a big channel.
Yeah, but I ain't buying my subscribers either, or my viewers.
Well, no.
And I ain't trying to act like I'm a fanatic over this shit and professional this and that, and I mean, I'm sorry. There's people out there that's phony and fake as hell.
What does 6 say? Egomaniacs.
Egomaniacs. They are, man. They're like completely displaced, and they don't.
No plans this weekend.
I've seen him get his feelings hurt so quick. I'm just saying, not just that guy in particular. So don't take it as that. But like I said, I've met him. I've met a lot of them, man. I've met a lot of those big ones. And it's funny to watch them walk around with their camera talking, and you'll see them in a video, and they're like, why ain't anybody coming up? Ain't I a star? You know what I mean? Ain't I famous? And I'm like, dude, really? Because you can tell, like, they're like looking around at people like, why ain't people noticing who I am? Man, you're not a freaking star. You're not
a movie star, damn it. You're a YouTuber.
Yeah. Anybody can walk around with a camera.
There's only one YouTuber I'd probably recognize if I was out and he was out around.
Oh no, I'd recognize a few, but
No, I mean like
not
the
like
big
these
ones.
people
The
think.
big ones. It would be like Derek Baree from Vice Grip Garage. I probably would recognize.
See, I never even heard of that guy.
See, everybody's got their different stuff they
Yeah,
watch. You know,
and they do. You know,
it's car stuff, man. Come on.
yeah. See, I don't know. I'm not a car guy.
Well, I'm a car guy because I worked in the industry for
Well, I
35
know,
years.
but like everybody says, how do you not know that channel? Because I don't. I don't watch it.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
You know what I mean?
I
don't. I quit watching big channels. Not because of political stuff. I quit watching because their egos and the bullshit that they do, and it's all. And I get.
What do you mean by ego? What are they doing?
Well, I mean, not that guy because I don't know him. I can't say that. Certain ones that
Now,
I've
Derek
watched.
Baree,
I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna name names, but certain ones I've watched and I've met. I see sometimes two different people. I see, the egos like, hey, I should get this. I deserve this because I've got this many, followers or this, or if I see them at a rally or something, they just
who I am.
way, just the way they act is like foolish.
I'm the retired rider.
Like, oh no, I'm too good to come over to that place and hang out. I'm going to hang out over here where everybody knows who I am, and you know what I mean, and only with this group of big YouTubers, and not going to go here. And
Jason Ghost says I've met.
I just don't like fake people, John. You know what I mean?
Well, I know you don't, but Jason Ghost says I've met people like Biker Bay Beth in person,
God.
and she was awesome. No ego, just really cool. Well, I mean that's cool. But if that's a woman, most women don't have egos.
Biker Bay Beth. Which one is that?
I've never heard of her, but
I don't know if I have or not. I don't know who that is either, Don Bree. I don't even know how to say that name. Chip who? Chip.
Like Chip Foose?
Foose?
Foosey Foodie Fossy. I don't know. I'm in a haze today, man. I'm in a bubble. I don't know what's going on. Well, maybe I didn't sleep good last night. Shit. I gotta take the dog to the.
I don't like clickbait. I don't like fake stuff.
I gotta take the dog to the groomer this morning. I forgot.
Yeah. There's a couple of people I've commented and said, "Look, man, you got a big enough channel. You don't have to do clickbait, dude. You know what I mean? People are watching your stuff. Quit doing.
I do need to go fishing.
You know
I agree with you. I need to go fishing. I'd love to go fishing. What do you mean fishing? What am I fishing for, though? Looney Streams. What am I fishing for?
I like it at certain times.
Trouble.
Let me know when you get ready.
Fishing for trouble. Do. What was I going to say today? I was going to say something. What was I going to say? Let me look on here. You got to put notes down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially when you get my age.
You gotta have what's them called? Those little stick it things. What's those called?
Sticky notes.
Sticky notes or something. Yeah,
We're at 4,182 subscribers on Retired Rider. When we hit 4,500 subscribers, we're going to have another giveaway, and it's going to be a good giveaway. It's going to be a really nice giveaway. So hopefully we can hit that mark pretty quick. We're moving right along. We've hit 182 since November.
Heck yeah. That's
December.
Awesome, dude. How many did you gain last night or this week?
5 or 6.
Yeah.
5 or 6, something like that.
How come?
How
do you know why you hit that many already this week?
Because I put up a lot of content.
Consistently, dude. Consistently. Yeah. You're consistent. They told me, YouTube texted me and said, hey, you're doing good, but you need to stay consistent, consistently. 3 videos a week, live stream. And that's what they said this morning, a live stream every day or every other day. Do not go more than 2 days without a live stream. Stay consistently. I've got it on the comments chat.
Salty says, I like it when they have the press pass and waiting to get in and just walk past them.
Get back.
You might not be able to see the chats. I don't know.
Yeah, I can now. I can see loonies. I don't know.
Okay.
Fish or something. I don't know. You're staying in there or go in there, young lady. Quit aggravating me.
All I see is what is that? A ceiling? That's all I see.
All right. Go on. Go on, Daisy. Go. Go on, baby.
Go on, little one. Go do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, get out in front of the door. Go. She thinks she's gonna run out with me, and she don't. You know, she's come on. Come here.
But yeah, we're going to do a giveaway at 4,500.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, man. What?
And really nice giveaway.
What are we going to do though? What are we giving away?
We'll announce that when we get closer to it. And then at 5,000, we're really going to have a good giveaway. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how fast we can reach it. So like, subscribe to the channel, and come check us out. We're going to have some good stuff coming up. Some good giveaways.
So what'd you say, 5,000?
Well, at 4,500, we're going to have a giveaway. And then at 5,000, we're going to have another giveaway.
Huh.
So
maybe I can contribute something to it.
We'll
talk about it behind stage, but I mean,
absolutely.
You're not telling what you're going to give away, so
not yet. I'm going to announce it here soon.
Maybe I can contribute to something to your giveaway.
That would
maybe
be
I'll
awesome,
throw in like whoever wins like a custom hat and whatever they want on it, like to say or something. Oh,
that'd be cool.
Cool trucker hat or something. If somebody wants, if that's something they'd like to have. So, and that way, kind of throw in a lot, man, and be a little more, desirable
when we get closer to Looney, when we get closer to the mark, I'll put all that information out there. So we're at 40. We got about 300 more subscribers to go before we get to the 4,500. So once we get a little closer, I'll put it out there. The channel's growing, which is a good thing,
Oh yeah, Lord, yeah.
I love it.
It's always a good thing. And that's the thing. You just got to keep consistently. Like I was saying, you got to be consistent. You have to.
Yeah.
And not get frustrated. Like I've got to the point a couple of times where I was like, man, that didn't do as good. I got, 500 views. I don't even want to, I want to delete it. And then, you don't delete. You just keep it there.
No, never delete because they'll grow. That video will grow over time. I went back and seen videos at 100 views and went back and looked at it later on and it had 800 views. So you got to just let it do its thing.
Yeah.
Dime Breed says every hat I wear is technically a trucker hat. Because you're a trucker.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
You're a trucker. I'll put up flyers or something.
But no, I just think that'd be cool, kind of contribute to the pod or something,
I appreciate that, man. You're an awesome guy. Lone Cowboy Ventures. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. Good Friday. Good Friday.
Yeah, Good Friday.
Well, good Friday morning.
Yeah,
it ain't Good Friday, but you know what I mean. Good Friday morning. We're turning the corner, though, man. We're getting ready to head into March, and the things are changing. Here soon, things will be blooming. It'll be awesome. I can't wait. Can't wait to get into the spring. Yeah, I'd like to get. The rabbit hole's kind of stalled a little bit, man. We're at 93 subscribers. Yeah, I see you. I hear you. I'd like to get that up to 100 subscribers here this weekend if we could. So if you haven't been to the rabbit hole, come to the rabbit hole channel, down Unchained, down the rabbit hole. Check us out. If you like our content on there, hit that subscribe button. I'd like to get that up to. I'd like to see that get up to 100 subscribers this weekend.
Yeah, what are you at? 90-something?
93, I believe.
Okay.
So I'd like to see that get up to 100 subscribers this weekend. Oh, Lone Cowboy Adventure says, sure was nice to take a ride to work this morning after all the crap we've
Well, it
been
must
through
be
the
nice
last
out
couple of
there,
weeks.
man.
Yeah, I mean, well, I got 2 rides in this week, so I was grateful. So I know how you feel, man. It's nice just to get out.
It'd be nice, but my roads are still white, dusty. Like,
Yeah,
I,
mine were too. Remember, I told you how to take the compressor, get it fired up, and blow all that dust off the bike, man. It was covered.
yeah.
And you could tell, you could really tell because it's the blacked out, and you can see on that black, you just see that white dust everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd take the side panels off and blow all that out too. It was.
Yeah, I would have too. Yeah, I'd have took everything up,
bad.
the bags and everything. I'd have took the bags off.
I did. Yeah, I did the same. That's exactly what I did.
Blow out all the back wheel, all that stuff, and underneath.
Yeah, what I did.
That's why I just don't even ride. I can't do it, man. I mean, I could take it to the car wash and pressure wash it and all that, but or I got a water hose at home and stuff. I can wash it, but it just wouldn't do as good with not having a pressure washer, at home. But I don't know, man. I kind of just wait. I know it sucks to wait, but I just kind of wait till spring, and it rains enough, and then
Well, now the roads are clear because it rained around here, so they're clear now. The white stuff's gone finally. So
I'm the kind of guy that just, I'll keep my bike decently clean. Like I have some spray that I, waterless wash, and wax. But what I'll do is, like, if I go on a good ride, I'll stop by the car wash and pressure wash it. Like we got a car wash up here that's got a dryer on it. You pull in, pressure wash and clean it, then it's got a big hose that you put dryer, and it blows out air and it dries. So I can dry the bike. You know what I mean? I don't take off with anything wet, nothing. The bike's not wet. I dry it completely. And I'll do that probably, I don't know, once a week, once every 2 weeks.
I don't like taking the hose. I don't like doing that. I don't like taking the hose or pressure washing.
No, yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, I'll pressure wash if I travel and go on a big ride. I'll do that. But if
that's different.
If I'm at home, I'll fill a bucket up and just use a water hose, and just barely, and I'll wash it like that. Or if I'm out somewhere, I'll just basically spray my cleaner on it and wipe it down real good,
Yeah. Lone Cowboy said, Ray, that's one of the first videos that I've seen of yours was washing the bike at the car wash.
Yeah. It was like, can you wash or something 10 minutes or less or something? Can you wash your bike in 10 minutes or less? I think I was in a hurry that day or something, and I was like, I'm going to try to do this and put up a video. So I threw a camera up there at the car wash, and I was like, and I was trying to think of a good title because everybody has wash your bike. I was like,
I got me a video with when I'm washing my bike with jugs of water at the daggone storage unit because I had no hose or nothing. So I had jugs of water I was washing it with.
Like I said, we didn't even have rain. It started to the other morning, and it didn't even do enough to wet the grass.
Salty, man. 10 minutes. Never fails. You can always depend on Salty. Salty says, I don't like taking the hose to the bike. I like the bike bring hose to Salty, you're the man.
Kids, they put their earbuds on, or she's got both. She's got those Apple earbud things for her phone.
Yeah.
And then she's got those freaking, she wanted those damn, the headphones, that Bluetooth, like the big headphones,
Yeah.
It's cordless, wireless, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And them things, God almighty, we paid $300 and something for those freaking things. And she's like, no. I'm like, honey, we just bought you the Apple earbuds for $200 something. Now she's got to have the big headphones. So we got her the headphones because, I like that style, because she's just that throwback, man. She's into all that stuff, and she's like completely throwback.
That's all right.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying nothing bad about it, but the stuff's so damn expensive to buy. She wanted a cassette player, like a tape. There was a cassette thing. They've created a cassette thing, and now it's a Bluetooth. It looks like it's shaped as an old cassette tape.
Gotcha.
And it's a Bluetooth speaker and shit, and it's like just the things they're coming back out with, and they're charging the prices for the stuff. You know what I mean? And it's
everything's high now. Lone Cowboy Adventure says, I I keep trying to talk Miss Linda into putting on a tank top and shorts to wash the bike, and I have filmed her. She won't do it.
He's saying, I want my views to go up. Well, there's a downfall to that, Cowboy, because if she does that, the views will go up for her, but now they won't go up for you. Don't get your hopes up whenever you get back on there and they say you don't have 100,000 views because they only watch because of her. They do that. People are funny, man. I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'd like to. Hey, my wife's like, you better not put that camera on me. I'll break your neck.
Yeah, my wife don't like the camera on her. She did at first. She did at first, but now she don't. She don't want the camera on her at all.
My wife has no social media except for Facebook, and she set that up years ago, and she barely gets on it. And like, she doesn't believe in Instagram, all that shit. She's like, I don't understand. Yeah, you think she would? She just turned 40. She's not that old, but man, she's just old school. She does not want to be on social media, and that's cool. She don't care nothing about what's going on social media. She don't give a shit. Now, she cares about certain things, what's going on in the world, in her state, and her laws and stuff, but she's not a social media woman. Like, she don't want to be on camera. She likes to take pictures, like, with the kids and stuff like that, but I don't understand why you do that. What do you get out of that? I'm like, friendship. I get a sense of fucking just being able to communicate with other people than you, I mean, that's what I tell her. I'm like, I get bored. What am I supposed to do during the day? Look at the fucking TV all day or the walls? No. I mean, I want to do this, and this is what, I mean? I want to see what else is out there. I want to know what's
right.
I'm not living in a fucking 4-block radius of a county and never, you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess because when I was younger, I moved around so much and traveled and everything. I'm that kind of guy. She never has left, never moved, never lived anywhere else. She's been in this whole town since birth. You know what I mean? Like, we go on vacation to Florida. She loves that stuff, but she's, you know what I mean? She's like, never got out and really traveled or done nothing. So.
Right.
Now, and like I said, she loves going on vacation in places, but to the beach and things like that. But she prefers to stay in this county. And,
I mean, that's up to you. People are different,
Yeah.
So.
Shit, I got an aunt, man, that ain't never been never seen an interstate in her life.
What?
Yeah, she's like 80-something year old and never seen an interstate. My great aunt. Yeah, she's old school. Never pumped gas. Like, somebody has to pump it for her. Like, I've had to go get her car, take it and put it gas. Yeah, because her daddy would do it for her. And I always told her, she was not just the youngest, he always told her, never pump your gas. Because back then they had people actually that pumped their gas and washed their windows at gas stations and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
He said they never taught her how to pump gas. And to this day, she's never pumped her. She don't know how. Like, seriously, she wouldn't know how. So she has other people, my mother or, me or somebody, we go and fill her vehicle up for her. And because she doesn't know how to pump gas, because she was raised to, that's somebody's job. That's what they do, But
John,
back then, it was someone's job. You know what I mean? Nowadays,
right.
You don't find anybody that pumps gas anymore. Or
John, check out the party at in the pen east at Mainsfield Penitentiary.
Oh yeah, he's
top the show in June. Yeah, okay.
Let's see, I'm not in the house, so yeah, it's just a lot of people, man, in my town. They live the old school ways, man. They just. That's why
nothing wrong with living the old school ways.
That's why nothing grows around here, and the city's never. Which it's fine to a point when you're raising kids in a safe place.
Lone Cowboy, that's the rabbit hole. Unchained down the rabbit hole. It's the one where we do a lot of conspiracy theories and stuff like that. Check it out if you haven't checked it out. It's a pretty good channel, I believe.
Yeah, I'm on there. It better be. I I'm just joking.
We do it. I do it with Ray, and was with T-Bone, but T-Bone had to step away for a little while because of his job. And we do it with me, Ray, and my brother Coy. And check it out if you haven't checked it out. It's a good show.
Yeah,
We go down all kinds of rabbit holes.
Yeah, I fairly enjoy it. I mean, it's a good thing to do. It's something to do. It's a good. I don't know. It's kind of like it's good to question things. You know what I mean? To really.
Yeah,
For me,
I need.
you know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but for me, I like questioning things. I like knowing things. I like to know other people's opinions on things because.
Yeah.
I mean, what if it's all true? What if it ain't? You know what?
Exactly.
I don't know. Let me try to jump back on the muter. Let's see.
All right. I need to throw that rabbit hole link out. That's what I need to do, but I'm not tech savvy, so.
Well, I'm on my phone. Give me a second. I can try to do it. Do you have any moderators in the side chat?
Salty's out there.
See if I can get on this real quick.
Salty might be able to throw it out. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
He's back. Back in black.
Let me see if I can find this chat. Where is my mouse arrow? There it is. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, but the rabbit hole channel, I think it is. I think
Lone
like
Cowboy did a
it.
video this morning, didn't you, buddy?
I got to go on and see what everybody's done. I haven't been on YouTube. Usually, first thing I do when I get up is I look at YouTube, which is, I think at some point a sickness. But anyway, and I didn't this morning. I just kind of laid there like, I didn't check anybody's channel out this morning. I will this later this afternoon. I got to deal with the doggy today.
See, sorry, I know it's echoing. See if that put it in there. There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
The rabbit hole.
I hope that's
the rabbit hole.
See if that works there, Ken.
If you're on here, hit that like button too, if you don't mind. Take a second and go pound the like
button. Share it out or subscribe. Subscribe, share. Somebody say the other day they hated saying that or didn't like saying that. But hell, man, that's how you get people to follow you.
What's wrong?
You got to say it if you want your channel to grow. You got to say subscribe, like, comment, ring that notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever I drop videos or live streams. You got to, man. If you want your channel to go to grow.
Well, now I don't want anybody to subscribe to me that ain't gonna watch.
No, I know a lot of people. No, but what I'm saying is, if somebody's watching your stuff and they enjoy it, they're going to subscribe. Yeah. But for me, I like to say, not constantly, but I like to say, hey, subscribe. If not, give me a thumbs up, man. Or leave me a comment, something.
Yeah, you don't have to subscribe. Just give me a thumbs up. Even if you don't like the show, say, hey, I don't like your show. I'm good with that too. That's fine.
Thumbs down. I mean, it ain't going.
Hey, thanks, Lone Cowboy. I appreciate you. Yeah, I subscribe. He said he subscribed.
The thing is, it will allow me to work better and harder at what I'm doing if you actually leave me a comment and say what you're doing or this or that.
Exactly.
Me, that's fuel.
Thank you.
Sorry, John. I'm trying to get my coffee.
That's all right. You're good, man. You're good.
Quit making a mess. So for me, John, that is fuel. If somebody leaves me a comment and says, hey, man, why did you do this, or you could have done this, or why didn't it do this? That's fuel for me to change a little things maybe, or work harder at certain things, or a topic, or I never ask anybody, hey, tell me what you want to see. No, it's my channel. I should know the ideas. I should know what I'm doing, the topics, blah, blah, blah. But I do take suggestions, if somebody wants to say, hey, could you do something on, you know what I mean? I don't ask people, hey, what do y'all want to hear or whatever. That's my job because it's my channel. I have to come up with the content, you know what I mean? So that's how I feel anyways. But if somebody suggests something in a side chat or in a comment, I always say, hey, leave me a comment, let me know. Or I try to and say, cool. And if somebody leaves me a comment on something, man, do you know how many comments I respond to a day over those shorts? I mean, just fuels of them, and
Yeah.
I don't just hit the like button and the heart button, back to
Right.
them. There's
Hey,
some that
Thomas.
actually leave
Morning, Thomas.
good comments, and I talk back to them. You know what I mean? I talk to them.
Yeah, I like that back and forth. I
Yeah.
got some people that leave
Yeah.
comments that are like a book, man. I mean, it takes me a while to read it. And I
Yeah.
think that's cool though.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah, I
they're
do too.
engaged.
And
They're engaging with you, man.
yes,
And
and
I
it's
always
more.
reply.
It's better for
I always
your
reply.
channel though
Yeah.
when you're doing that. And
Thomas leaves some good comments on my shorts, man. He's knowledgeable about music and stuff, and he'll leave some good comments on my short videos, my music videos. So I mean, that's cool. I like that stuff. I like
I do too. I love it. And like I said, if anybody wants to, top comments, this one short's got 145.6 thousand comments.
Jesus.
Yeah. This other short's got 100.8 thousand comments. This other one's got 72.3 thousand comments.
Holy, I couldn't answer all those.
I'm telling you, and another one's got 57.9 thousand comments. The other one's got 55.4. I'm telling you, there's days I sit and I try to answer it, or at least hit the
There's no way.
You can't. It's hard to get to everybody, but
if I had that many people leaving a comment, I'd lose my mind.
But
I still like the comments. I'm not saying don't leave a comment.
I'm saying,
I'm just saying,
but it's work. It's sitting there,
Yeah.
trying to, at least trying to show them that I did see their comment. You know what I mean? And or
just go through and hit like or hit the
like and the thumbs. But now, if they leave smiley faces or something, smile, I'll hit the like and heart. But if they actually take time to write something, I try to read it all. You know what I mean? And
you should. You should.
And then if it's something good, not nothing bad, but I'm saying if it's something that, oh, cool, I like this one or whatever, or that's a good statement or whatever, I always type back and say,
a good point. That's an excellent point. Yeah.
Agree with you or something, and stuff. Yeah. I always type back and say, thanks for watching. Thank you. If you ain't subscribed, if you think about subscribing, that would be good or something like that. I always try to say, if you ain't, or check out the rest of the channel. I do live streams, videos, and I always try to engage with them, and sometimes they'll respond. A lot of them respond and like it back, or they'll say something, I'm subscribed or whatever. So it's work, but that's what I asked for, so.
Thanks, Salty. I appreciate you, man.
But I'm just saying,
appreciate you both putting it out there.
I'm just saying, if somebody leaves a comment and says, "Hey, what do you think about this?" or "You want to do this kind of talk, this or that?" I'll do. I'll try to do something like that. But I'm not going to ask anybody, "Hey, what do y'all want me to do?" Because that's kind of like you don't know what to do.
You're the creator, the content creator. You're supposed to create content.
Yep.
Oh, but if somebody wants to ask people what they want to do and what they want to see, I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
Do what you think's best.
You do you. But I'm just saying, for me, like if somebody suggested something, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say, let me know. Here's a poll. What do you think I should do? This, or this? Because that tells me they're not that creative. They don't know what to do next. And you see a lot of motorcycle channels do that too, though.
I don't
because
know
they've
about
done
that.
Everything, and there's a lot of stuff out there.
I can tell you this right now. There's times I get YouTube block where I can't come up with some, like when I do content out of the garage or I do a topic. Sometimes I get YouTube block. I mean, I've been there.
I ain't saying I ain't. I'm just saying, especially with the mostocycle content.
Your channel's easy.
There's a lot of people
because all it is political. So you got it made because there's a political story breaking every 5 minutes.
There's 30 different stories. Yeah, but I'm not doing it like those political channels. Those people are live 3 times a day.
Yeah.
20 videos a week. I don't see how they're getting 200,000-300,000 views freaking every video when they're dropping 3 or 4 videos a day, and it's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's a lot of stuff. Like I should, I see a couple of these guys that I watch. Man, they'll go live 2 or 3 times a day on, of course, different breaking stories and stuff. And it's
all right, Love Cowboy. Thanks for coming in.
All right, buddy. Be careful. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. I hope your mail gets to you, buddy.
Stay safe.
If it ain't already, I hope you're tracking it. It is what it is. If I'm not complaining. Man, what the crap? Something just. I know, honey. I don't know.
What the hell are you doing, man?
Something felt like it flew right in my face. Like, we get those little ladybugs or something.
It's an orb.
Yeah. I got my camera charged. I was thinking about doing it tonight or tomorrow night.
It's an orb, man.
Setting
It's
it
an
up.
orb.
So, but no, man, like, I'm not complaining. If my channel was to grow to that, that's fine. I'll do it. But I got to get more people watching the videos and the live streams. I got to get my watch hours up. I need my watch hours.
Well, that you got to have me on as a guest, and that'll explode everything, man. Your channel will just explode.
No, we definitely have to, because I would like to have somebody to like this. We can go back and forth and rebuttal and go and talk in different opinions. So it does good. Now I can do it. Everybody knows that I talk and I can do it myself. That's not what
we know. You can talk.
Well, the thing is, I like to have somebody there that, that kind of keeps up with politics stuff. If I'm going to do a political live, then I get it. I want somebody. I get it. Now, even if you or somebody in the side chat, the reason I think a lot of people ain't showed up to my live streams lately is because they think everything's political, which it ain't been. A lot of people don't get it, that I may just do a live like this and we may just be talking. You know what I mean? Like I did last time. We were just bullshitting and stuff. And so you never know. So if you're missing out, then you're missing out. So not everything check out I'm going to say and do is political. It's not.
Go check him out.
But now I may talk about something for 5 minutes or 10 minutes political, but I'm not. It may not be consistently, on that topic or in that genre or whatever. So,
right.
People just don't know. They come over and see me talking about motorcycles or just, Dollywood or whatever. You know what I mean?
Dollywood.
Well, we used to take the kids every year to the Splash Country and the amusement parks and
I've never, as many times as I've been to Tennessee, as many times as I've been to, I couldn't even count. I mean, I've been to Gatlinburg, to the Smoky Mountains. I've never ever been in Dollywood. Not one time. No.
It's a fun place. Expensive, but it's fun. It's especially now. I tell you, a good time to go is like Halloween or Christmas time of the fall season, because they have all those big setups of the pumpkins and the spooky spirit setups of the themes or Christmas time.
Gotcha.
She has a train, man. A real train. You can take a ride and go all the way around the place, and it's cool as crap. But the bad thing about
it is being here, Moto.
That real train soot.
Have a great show. Have a great show, brother.
All right, buddy. See ya. That train, that soot that comes up out of the choo-choo, man, you'll get off that train, you'll be black full of soot. It's like, nasty. Yeah.
Salty said, I have shaped most of my rear fender last night on the English wheel and hammered out. It was so relaxing to just sit there. I bet, brother.
Let me ask you something, Salty. What fender did you start with? Or did you buy just a regular fender from a company, or did you buy or did you make your own fender, or what? Because a lot of people will buy a trailer fender for a trailer, for like a hauling trailer, that Tractor Supply. You can buy like a fender, you buy those kind of fenders. A lot of people will buy those and they'll cut it and then they'll weld it back together because it's some of the best shaping and you can do a flat piece of steel. Okay, you made your own. Okay, cool. I didn't know how you usually do it, if you buy them or, pre stamped out or what. Because some companies make some good fenders. You just have, a lot of people will order a pre-stamped fender and then they'll cut it and either extend it or shorten it, make it smaller, or not just shorten it, but they'll shorten it too if they want, or they'll shorten, the width of it. I'm telling you, man, if I had Salty and I had all the parts and all the stuff to build a chopper in a garage and had Salty standing there helping me, or somebody I know that knows how to build like that, dude, I could create just a sick.
Salty says not a trailer fender fan. That's what he does. Okay. Not a trailer.
But he knows what I'm talking about. a lot of
Yeah.
people buy them and they cut them
Yeah.
down. They cut them down and
Right. Hey, we're up to 94 subscribers on the rabbit hole.
okay.
So we need
need
six
to.
more
So
this weekend.
I need to
I would like to
share
get 6
that.
more.
I need to
get
share
6.
that to my channel. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I put it in the post? Is that what I do? Like share it in like
I don't
or
know.
how do I do? Does it? Well, if I share the link into my post, does it? Will it automatically show the picture and stuff, or is it just the link?
I don't know. So
Or
this
do
is
I
a
have to
question
share a
for
video? You know what I mean? That's what I was wondering. If I share
maybe
a video,
Salty's out there. Maybe he can answer that question. I
if
don't
I
know.
share a video, will it show the video I shared in my post, or if I just share the channel, will it just share the link? That's what I'd like to know. What is it sharing? If I go,
Could somebody, hey Salty, could you drop a link to Motobomb Virginia's channel for his morning coffee? Could you do that for me, man?
Okay, so yes, and don't forget I do have memberships started now, so we are going to start to try to build the channel more up. So here's what I do. Okay, I'm at post. Okay, published. Okay, schedule.
How you doing, baby?
Post
Dogs at
update.
my feet. Toga, what's happening, man?
I think I would
Talk.
have to.
Brown chicken, how you doing, brother?
Morning.
I don't
Morning.
know if I'm going to use this one on this build. Not quite the look I'm going
Most
for.
people don't. Most people build, you know, they create stuff and then they'll change it 10 times before they actually use what they want, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be what you like and how you like it.
Well,
If it's
most
not right,
people, like, if
you know.
Salty's mind is probably like mine, he can sit back and look at it and look and say, no, because that's the way I look at things. I can look at bikes or anything like that, not just bikes, but anything. I'm like, yeah, I thought that would look good, but it doesn't. Or those bars or that tank. Yeah, no, I want to try the other one because let's take this one off and try this one because it's a different shape
Right.
or it's different, you know. And I always try to find things that go shape, not just perfect smooth, but
See you, Thomas. Have a good day, man.
all right, buddy. I try to go like from my forks to my handlebars. Like I want something, not just to flow right. Of course, I want it to flow right, but
Toga.
I want it to look. I want it to look right. I want it to please
Brown
my
chicken.
mind. And sometimes, if it pleases me, it may not be good looking to other people. It may not look nice to someone else
Right.
may not like it. So, like those coffin.
Well, it's not what
tanks.
somebody
I don't
else
care
likes.
about the
It's
coffin
what you
tanks.
like.
I'm not a fan of
not-
the coffin tanks.
Yeah, I never was a fan of talking.
No,
coffins.
I got a guy down here at the shop I use him. He's got one down here perfect for sale. It just needs to be painted, and it's perfect inside and out. And he's wanting like $300, I think, for it or something. And I'm like, see, I'm not a fan of that. I just don't care for that kind of tank. I think they look good on certain
Brown
choppers, but I'm not a fan of them. Some
Right.
people can make them look good and wicked, but with the paint and stuff, that's cool. I'm just not a fan. What's up, brown chicken? And I'm more into the peanut tank. You know what I mean? If I want to go chopper, I'm going to go to 2 to 3 gallon peanut tank. And that's because my Sporty, it has the peanut tank, and I love it.
Yeah, Salty
love the
says I
peanut
buy
tank.
tons of extra parts because
Yeah.
I try and fit
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make sure everything fits and lines up the way you want it to go. But I've got the 3.2 peanut tank, the 3.2 gallon, which it gets about 100 miles maybe, if
Yeah.
depending on how I'm riding it. I only ride it around here a little bit. I keep it rideable though. I got brand new tires on it, white walls. I got
White walls, white walls.
I try to keep it good because the kid, I got to take her next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, to get her license. We got that set up. We had to go on the computer. They wouldn't let us. We called and it said, no, go online to set it up. So we had to go online, set up her a driving test. So she's going to go get her license this week because she's already got her permit and already had it for 6 months. So as soon as spring gets here, I'm putting her in the motorcycle school. That's $500. So she can learn that. And then I told her, I said, once you learn
Hey,
that,
Rick. How you doing,
We're
brother?
gonna take the Sportster and we're gonna take you to the parking lot of the high school or a big church or somewhere, an empty parking lot, and let her, have at it. So,
Gotcha.
and that's good because I'm investing in my kid to continue, the motorcycle stuff. Because I know one day I won't be able to with my health and stuff. So, uh, and not only that, maybe, she'll pass it to her kids. And, that's how we keep that generation going. I
Yeah.
can't even see
Oh,
when
yeah.
you pull up. Oh, okay. The comments are coming up on top. I was wondering why I
Yeah,
wasn't
they come
seeing
up
the
on top
comments you
because
pulled
we're
up.
vertical. We're vertical.
Okay. Now, are you on YouTube or no? You're through StreamYard, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm through
Okay.
StreamYard vertical. It seems to do better sometimes on the StreamYard vertical. I don't know. Maybe
I think it's just really the timing. I think, and then that's every day. Every day's different. I think every day is different. I think it just
it
depends
is true.
on
I tell you
who's
what,
on,
yeah,
and
true. That is true. That is
one
true.
day I can get on and there'll be a ton of people, and the next day I can get on the same time and there's nobody. Or
Yeah.
I can go later and there'll be a ton of people, or I can go this time.
Yeah.
I think it depends on just the time and the day, and it's never consistent with people. I don't care what your analytics say or this or that. It's never consistent. You have to be consistent so people get used to you.
That's true.
You can't
that's
look
true.
at it out there and say, "Oh, I got to find out when people are on." No, you have to do your thing, and hopefully, the people you draw in to watch your channel, they're going. And if you stay consistent, then they know exactly what time you go on, and they're going to make sure they come to listen or watch, just like Spotify.
Salty says, come out wherever you are." Come out wherever you are.
I don't know why.
You know what I'd like to do this weekend? I'd like to go
on, man. When he's in the shop anymore, he needs to start jumping back on when he's in the shop.
I would like to go out this weekend and have a few drinks, listen to some music, and smoke a couple of cigars or a couple of cigarettes. And
I got a buddy, man, in Florida, and let me tell you, that's all he does is he goes to these cigar lounges and stuff. He'll have him a nice drink, and he'll smoke cigars. And dude, he has a good time. He has a good time. And dude, he loves that stuff. He loves
Toga says,
he's big into the cigars.
To down my notes. Oh, gotcha. Yep. Yeah, that's what I want to do, but I probably won't get to do it. I don't get to do anything I want to do except ride my motorcycle.
That's not a deploy to feel sorry for him. Blink twice if you're okay, John. I'll come get you. Here, look, see, somebody new. You speak on something you don't know, we really don't know, and we get some people in. Here, where, yo, boy.
Cigar.
Yeah, boy. The best way to smoke a cigar is to replace the filter with okay. Well, maybe.
Maybe depends on what you like.
Yeah, I mean, I've never smoked a cigar, not like what you're talking about. I've smoked a couple Black and Milds, a couple of those little things, but I've never actually lit a real cigar. Like, I wouldn't know. We have a cigar shop in the alcohol store.
You've never smoked a cigar before?
No,
Ray?
Nope.
No way.
I'll show you the alcohol. I'll do a video on it, man. I'll video and show you.
Dip the end of it in your liquor and sit there.
No, never done that.
Come on, man.
Nope.
Yeah.
We have actually, what do they call that? Hemoderma? Inside we used to have like a food city, a building. You know what a food city, food line is? The grocery store?
Yeah, grocery store, yeah.
So it said empty and empty. Well, that's where they put the alcohol store this year. Well, you go inside of it, then they got these big glass doors, and you go in, and it's a cigar, like a walk-in cigar, whatever y'all call that. It's all like air control or hemodermin or whatever they call it, to keep the cigars fresh and all that. So, I don't know.
He says, singing got a bullet with a name on it. I got the dog out. Ray, you got to take it for a little while.
All right. So I do like the smell, like walking in one of those cigar shops. I do like the smell of all that tobacco, the different cigars. Evil Rick, how you doing, sir? Quick Shoe, good morning. Hope everything's still going okay for you there. while you're down here. Looks like John added a few more stickers to his board back there. Looks like it, or I could be seeing things. Huh? Looks like looks like a custom dynamic sticker or something to the left below Moto Bombs. Good, Evil Rick. I'm glad. A humidor. Yes, thank you, Thomas. A humidor. And I like, we have those. And I walk in it and I'm like, man, it smells so good. Just, if you've ever been to a real coffee or bean place, you know, they got the coffee beans, a real coffee shop or a good place. They got all the coffee beans in those old wooden barrels, the 55-gallon barrels, wood barrels. Man, it smells so good. That's how I feel about, you know, the cigar places. You walk in and I can just smell, you know, all the different smells are good. And that's what I like about riding motorcycles. See, everything's connected, man, because we can ride down the road. We have a different smell, a different view. You can't smell in a car like that. Like every 20 feet, you have a different smell, different view, different, you know, temperature. Every 5 to 10, 15 minutes, the temperature changes. You can't feel that stuff in a car. You can't smell the outdoors, the goodness, you know, if you're in a car. So when you're on a motorcycle, you guys in the side chat, the ride, you know what I'm talking about. You can't, you don't get that experience, you know, and that's like walking into one of those humidors. You go in and you just can take all the smell of the cigars. That's awesome, you know. And that's what I was saying. You may have heard me. It's like going into a real coffee house. You got 55-gallon wood drums or wood barrels, you know, full of coffee beans and just that smell. But I don't like certain coffee that tastes so harsh, and it's like, man, really?
I don't mind the smell of coffee, but
that's me.
I used to drink coffee all the time. I drink coffee I smoke cigarettes and drink coffee constantly.
I got a cup. I drink now I'm like one cup.
When I quit smoking, you know, I kind of quit drinking. Well,
I kind of says something like a good bourbon.
Bourbon and a cigar.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's good because I like a little bourbon. But here's the thing: I wouldn't know. I mean, I could ask my buddy, Big Will. You guys know him from Pro Monkeys channel, Big Will. I've actually hung out with the guy. I've actually been around him. He loves that cigar. He goes to a lot of those places and those lounges and stuff, and they sit around and have nice cigars and drinks and stuff. I guess I could ask him, what kind of cigar would you buy? You know, starting out, like if you just walked in, someone like me that's never smoked a cigar.
I can't believe you never smoked a cigar. Man.
I smoked a black and mild, but
what are those? Yeah, like a black and mild.
Yeah, I've smoked those, but nothing.
Not a big cigar.
No, I've never actually held a cigar in my hand and smoked anything like that. No.
Gotcha. Some people can't stand the smell.
Well, no, it just wasn't my thing. I was a cigarette guy. You know what I mean? So I never took to
I was a cigarette guy too. I'd smoke cigarettes. I smoked those.
No, like I said, I'd smoke a black and mild here and there if it had the plastic
I like a black
things
and mild.
on it. Black and mild was okay. You know, and I don't know. I just never got into it like that. But no, like I said, I wouldn't mind. I would try it. It's nothing I'm against. I just never had the opportunity or the want to just, let me go in here. Because we got, like I said, we got that place up there in the alcohol store. You know, you can go in, the humidor or whatever. You go in and there's like thousands of different. I wouldn't know what to look at. I wouldn't know which one to buy. What's the best? You know, everyone says the most expensive is the best, but not in my opinion. Sometimes it's what you like. The flavor, you know, it could be mid-price or cheaper, you know, I don't know.
All right, well, it's about 9:25. I know that.
Okay, let me just say one more thing. I used to buy the green leaf Octomos, okay, but I never smoked the cigar tobacco. the green leaf Octomos was the best to cut down for me, and so.
Anyway, guys. Appreciate you being on here this morning. It was a good morning. We had a good morning live. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I hate that I have to jump off and jump back on the phone, but you know
that's all right. We do what we do. I always appreciate Ray being on Raysmotolife. Go check out his channel.
I may do something here in a little bit.
He don't just do political stuff. He does all kinds of stuff. Check him out. check us out on the Rabbit Hole. Make sure you go over and support Motobomb on his morning coffee. Is Mr. Gregory? He's out of town. Is he having a
He's
live
leaving
tonight?
today, I think.
Okay, so he's not having a live tonight then.
No, he's on his way to Daytona, I believe he said. Yeah. So don't forget Sunday night we're doing the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, on the Rabbit Hole, and don't forget Motobomb's community live. I don't know what they're calling it.
Didn't I put the link in the side chat? So if you're just listening in and you don't know what we're talking about, it's in the side chat. Link to the other channel. It's Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole.
Go check it out.
It's called Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole. Dirty Jersey, what's up? Octomo Vegas. Yeah, I mean, they know what I'm talking about. Greenleaf Octomos. Yeah. But anyways, yes, make sure you check out all our channels. That stuff. We're on all social media platforms. I'm on X, Rumble, Instagram, Facebook, everything under Raysmotolife, YouTube as well. John's on Spotify under
The Rabbit Hole.
Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole.
Spotify.
And what's the other
one?
Pandora.
Yeah. iHeart. Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah. So you can get it anywhere, wherever you listen to your information, or you like your podcast or your live streams or whatever you want to consider these things. You can find them pretty good anywhere you want.
Obviously, don't forget Retired Rider. Always check.
Retired Rider.
But we really want to push. Yeah, we really want to hit six more subscribers on the Rabbit Hole this weekend to put us up to 100. So go check it out, everybody. That being said, if Ray don't have anything else he wants to say, I guess we'll get out here and we'll see you guys on one of the other live streams. Or if not, then we'll see you Sunday at Sunday. Just a quick note on Sunday's Rabbit Hole. Instead of 7 o'clock, we're going to be moving it to 7:30. So it'll be between 7:30 and 8 or 7:30 and 9 p.m. So just so you know, 7:30 on the Rabbit Hole Sunday. I'm going to change it. If I haven't already, I'm going to change it in the
sounds good.
Shoot. And it'll be 7:30. So 7:30 to 9 on the Rabbit Hole. Anyway, have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you on the next one.
Peace out.